Everyone, this is a quick tutorial on how to properly do high holiday forms. A lot of people have been using price sets as their way of collecting all the information for the event, which is not necessarily the right way to do it. Price sets are meant to be collecting payments, amounts of money. Yes, you can put the amount being zero and then use the information, but the proper way to do it is to use participant fields. And doing that way will also make it reflect better on your receipts and on the confirmation page. So I'm going to show you one of the reasons that I've heard people have been hesitant making custom fields is that they don't want to hold the information on the contact profile. Now, usually when you make a custom field, you make a custom contact field that will show up on the contact's personal profile like over here in the screen. The thing is, you're not meant to make a custom contact field. You're meant to make a custom participant field. And making a custom participant field will make it that the information does not show up here. So let's walk you through it, and I'll show you how it all works and comes together in this tutorial. So first thing is we're going to make our event. I'm going to go to Event Manage Events. Click Add New Event. And I'm going to call it High Holiday. This is attendee, and I'm going to call it a High Holiday form. It's up to you whether you want to make a High Holiday form, maybe a Tishrei form with all the options from Rosh Hashanah till the end of Simchas Torah, or if you want to do each one a separate form, that's really up to you. You put your start date, you can put your end date if you want, it's optional. Do this, make it a public event. If you're using the website, add your image. Alright, so now I'm going to make an online registration form. I'm going to enable the online registration and save. Okay. Okay, so now I have an event form. My form is created, but I only have first name, last name, email address. Not enough. I need more information. I need to know when they want to come, who's coming, how many, so on and so forth. So this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to go down on the screen, the online registration screen. I'm going to go down to the registration screen here. Right now, if I click preview, all the fields that are being collected is first name, last name, email. I want to change that, but I don't want to mess with this profile because it's being used elsewhere. So I'm going to copy it. And this is what it gives me. I'm going to click the edit button, change the title to High Holiday Options, and click the edit again. And I want to add some fields. I'm going to add phone. And then over here, I also want to add all the fields that don't collect money. So let me show you how that's done. Let's say I have, I want to know which services they're coming to, which davening, and I also want to know how many people are coming for the dinner that I'm making, the public dinner the first night. So I'm going to go down. I'm going to hit Add Set of Custom Fields. I'm going to call this, again, High Holiday Options, and use for, and this time I'm going to select participants, and I'm going to limit it to this event type, because I'm going to want to reuse these fields next year for High Holiday. So it's only going to show up when I make an event of this type. But if you're confused about this and you just don't want to limit anything, just click participants. This is the safest bet. Maybe this is what I'll do for now. Participants, and I'm going to click save. Okay, so now we have to add our fields. So first field is which services are you going to attend? I'm going to make this checkbox. I'm going to do day 1. Oops. So first one is night, actually. All right, and I'm going to change this to 2. This Yom Kippur. Obviously, write these names out, make it look nice. This is only for the purpose of the tutorial. But these are all my services. I have Rosh Hashanah night and day for both days, and then Yom Kippur. I'm going to make sure to make this field searchable so I can make a report with these fields. I'm going to hit Save and New. Okay, now my next field is going to be how many adults for dinner, I'll do for the community dinner, and I'm going to make this a select. So they could select between 1 and 5 adults. And again, I'm going to make this searchable, Save and New. Okay, I'm going to change this to children. I want to know how many children are coming for dinner. Again, I'm going to use a select field. I'm going to reuse what I just created for the adults. It's going to be the same options. You could choose up to 5 and make this searchable as well. And I'm going to hit save. Whoops. My screen freaked out over here, so I'm going to refresh. Okay, so I'm going to go back over here, go back to my profile, and go to High Holiday Registration. Okay, so right now I only have the phone numbers and the first name, last name, email. So I'm going to edit this and add the fields I just created. I'll put this one first and hit save. And so these are all my fields. I have everything I need over here. And that's it. I'm going to click save. And now when I refresh the page, my form now has all the fields I need. I have first name, last name, email, phone, which services they're attending, how many adults, how many children, and boom. Now the thing is, I also want to give them the option to donate. So this is how I'm going to give them the option to donate. I'll go to contributions, events, and I'm going to create a price set. And you could create this once and reuse it, you know. I'll call it event sponsorship, and I'm going to always add this one to my event. And it's for an event. Financial type is donation. Let's save. First field is sponsorship options. I'm going to make this a checkbox. Okay, I'll give 4 options. I'll say gold, silver, bronze, and donor. So these are my four options, and the amount is 1,000, 770, 360, and 180. These are my sponsorship levels. I'm going to display amount on this, and click Save and New, and I'm going to have my other amount. I'm going to leave this like this. The price is 1. I'm not going to show the amount. Financial type is donation. And that's it. Hit save. And now I'm going to go back to my event configurations. And I think it's this one I was doing. Yeah. And over here, I'm going to see I have. I'm going to go to fees. Click yes. Enable my processor. Set the fee label, financial type, and I'm going to select my price set event sponsorship. And I think that should be it. Let's look at the form. No, this is the wrong form. All right, let's find the real form. All right, so this is the form. So I have first name, last name, email, phone, which service I'm attending, how many adults, how many children, and my sponsorship options over here. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this out, and then we'll see how the data comes in. All right. So now you see that the high holiday options came in properly and they don't have amounts next to them. And many of you will recognize that before, when you were using price set for all the options, there was $0 next to it. and the only thing that has an amount is the proper thing that they're paying for, which is the sponsorship. And then I'm going to hit continue, and that's it. It's done. And I collected the registration. The transaction stuff is all here, the participant stuff here, and the billing info below. Okay, so now let's go in and see how this information comes in. I'm going to go here and find all the participants. So this is my registration. I see I have my contribution for the sponsorship and my event here. Now, okay, so how do I see the selections they selected? So I'm going to create a report for that. I'm going to go report, create a new report from template. I'm going to look for event. Okay, so I found the event section. I'm going to click on the first option, event participant report. And here I have all the stuff I need. I'm going to uncheck event. I have phone number, first name, last name. I want to get the email in here. Status, fine. And then my high holiday options that I created. And they're only here because I made them searchable. If you don't see your options on the screen, you have to go and make your options searchable. I'm going to hit view results. And most likely you're going to also need to add a filter, right? This is my only event, so that's all I have here. So here I have participant name, email, status, phone, and all the selections here. So I have everything available to me, and I could save, I could make this available on my dashboard. I could save it as a PDF, a CSV. I'm going to create the report either way, call it a holiday report. And at any point, I could go to this report to find all the submissions and all the information. And this information of which tourists they're coming to, how many adults, how many children, does not show up on the contact profile. It's not here. It's only going to be in this report. So I think that concludes for now. One more little thing is you can also add the participant fee if you want as well. You know, total paid. And you see, so you could get the financial information as well. I'm going to save this, and that's it. I'm done.